Come take a look. There will definitely be something that catches your eye.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems. I only wish life could be as leisurely as this a little more often. How greedy of me.
Ready the wines. Yeah! Yeah!
What a hot day! It sure feels like summer now!
Good day to you both. It's been quite a long time. You're looking well as—
Hi, Adeline!
To what do we owe the honor today? Important business to discuss with Master Diluc, I presume?
That's right! Adeline, since we've run into you, maybe we could just get— We always miss the winery's discount grape juice, so this time we decided to come here early. Can you reserve a bottle for us? We'll pay a deposit.
Of course I can. And no but I'm afraid you might be in for quite a wait. Dawn Winery's discount grape juice. Every summer, Master D-Luke handpicks 2 barrels of the finest grapes to turn into juice.
What? Why sell the good stuff at a low price? Shouldn't the best grapes be—
Master has never explained his reasoning. If I had to guess, the discount could be a marketing technique. Special deals always attract customers. Perhaps Master hopes to increase the popularity of fruit juice so that people have more options when it comes to drink. It makes an ideal alternative for the heaviest drinkers because they won't get drunk and start causing mischief. At the same time, those who don't drink alcohol get the chance to try something new. Master D-Luke isn't all about money. I think he would prefer to see people drinking in moderation than Imagine if everyone could just enjoy a nice glass of wine and have a good time while keeping their wits about them and not creating trouble for others.
Wow. Master D— So, is D-Luke picking out this year's grapes right—
Not just yet. He has a few more issues to sort out first. He'll start the process as soon as those are out of the way. If you're interested, I'm sure Master D-Luke would be delighted to see you and hear your thoughts. As you know, whenever Master D-Luke catches wind of any unsavory guests showing up in Mondstadt, he takes it upon himself to go and greet them in person. He should be somewhere near Falcon Coast. I'm not sure how long he'll be. In the meantime, would you like to take a seat inside? I have to stay here and wait for some other guests, but Hilly and Mako will be glad to take care of you.
Unsavory guests? What is that supposed to mean? But Paimon will feel kind of bad if we're sitting in D-Luke's house twiddling our thumbs while Let's go to the Falcon Coast and help D-Luke sort— Although D-Luke is super strong, surely he'd—
If you're happy to help, that would be wonderful. Master trusts you after all, and you're both very capable. I know he'd appreciate a helping hand.
No biggie! The sooner Master D-Luke is free, the sooner we can get a taste. Come on! Let's go to the Falcon Coast! Is that a camp over there? D-Luke is camping out in the wild? This tent doesn't look like it belongs to D— Oh! There's a piece of paper and a notebook over there. Let's read them. Judging by the tone, it seems like this was written by someone D-Luke knows well. Look, he saw something bad happen, wrote a note for Master D-Luke, and then left. Isn't that pretty irresponsible? What if someone else had seen it? Also, he Now that Paimon thinks about it, you know that strange ley line deposit on the beach? Other than that, everything seems fine here. Not a Do you want to read D-Luke's— If not, let's head over and take a closer look at the ley line deposit. There are 2 notes here. Which one shall we start with? Paimon didn't follow all that. But it seemed to be about a previous battle, D-Luke. There are 2 notes here. like it was talking about Albedo. Whoa! Wait a second. Is that Diluc? Huh. Oh, look at him go! So focused and full of energy! So this is Captain Pyro when he's in top form, huh? Hey, you're right! Now that Paimon looks more closely, but what happened back then? Guess we can just ask him about it when we... What should we do now? Okay, let's see how young Diluc used to fight.
Lay waste to the wicked!
The fight is over. Diluc wiped the floor with them. So is there any actual danger here? It looks like it's only these illusions from the past. So Diluc's already called it. Will more monsters come out if we go up to that weird ley line deposit again? And what if it's like the other ley line deposits we've seen? Then it should have disappeared now that all the monsters are defeated. No! Paimon's just a little... What if someone passing by gets curious, comes to check it out, then suddenly, yeah! A monster jumps out and clubs him over the head with a swoosh and a smash! That would be terrible, because it sounds more... Anyway, we came here to help Diluc, didn't we? So let's stick around a little longer and make sure this place is completely safe. Not really. Paimon just... Come on, let's finish what we came for. When we get the grape juice, you can have some of...
Fallen leaves, adorn my night, one with nature.
Whirling snow! Embrace the ice! Full spread!
Wind, hear me.
As one with wind and cloud. The wind knows me.
I swear by my sword!
Clouds high. The birds come.
My apologies! Kamisato out! Submitsu!
You're mine. Shouldn't let your guard down.
Take flight!
As one with wind and cloud. Into the wind.
My apologies! Go and splat!
Paimon's starting to wonder if we should have left the ley line deposit alone.
The wind knows me.
Also, Paimon still doesn't have a clue what's going on here. Shall we just go ask Diluc? Yeah, come on! Let's get back to the Dawn Winery.
the wind. Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
I swear by my sword! Take flight! Go as one!
As one with wind and cloud. One with nature.
Wind, hear me! Whirling snow!
Into the wind.
Go as one!
Clouds high, the birds call.
Barbados, guide us!
Amateur mistake. One with nature. Into the wind. Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Go as one! I swear by my sword!
The wind knows me. Clouds high, the birds call. One with nature.
Go as one! Wind, hear me!
The wind knows me. As one with wind and cloud.
Barbados, guide us!
Clouds high, the birds call. One with nature.
Go as one! Wind, hear me!
Tidal wave. Fallen leaves, adorn my night. Into the wind. Wind strider. Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt. As one with wind and cloud. The wind knows me.
Go as one! I swear by my sword! Take flight!
Into the wind. Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
Go as one!
Time to go. The wind knows me. You're mine.
Go as one! Wind, hear me!
As one with wind and cloud. Shouldn't let your guard down. No time. One with nature. Fallen leaves, adorn my night. Into the wind.
I swear by my sword!
Clouds high, the birds call. The wind knows me.
Go as one!
One with nature.
Wind, hear me!
One with wind and cloud.
Go as one!
Tidal wave. Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
The wind knows me.
Embrace the ice! My apologies!
Into the wind. Clouds high.
The birds come.
Barbados, guide us! Go as one! Barely a whirling snow! Go as one!
One with nature.
Time to go.
Fallen leaves.
Adorn my night.
Go as one! Wind, hear me!
Into the wind.
As one with wind and cloud.
One with nature.
Barbados, guide us!
Into the wind. Fallen leaves.
Adorn my night.
The wind knows me.
Wind, hear me!
As one with wind and cloud. Shouldn't let your guard down.
Into the wind. Fallen leaves.
Adorn my night.
Go as one! I swear by my sword!
The wind knows me. Clouds high.
The birds call.
Go as one! Wind, hear me!
One with nature.
That hurts.
Go as one!
Into the wind.
As one with wind and cloud.
Barbados, guide us!
Time to go.
One with nature.
Take flight! Go as one!
Fallen leaves.
Adorn my night.
Into the wind.
I swear by my sword!
One with nature. Clouds high.
The birds call.
Into the wind.
Tidal wave.
The wind knows me. Fallen leaves.
Adorn my...
Wind, hear me!
One with nature.
Whirling snow!
Into the wind. Clouds high.
The birds call.
Barbados, guide us! Go as one! My apologies!
No time.
One with nature. Fallen leaves.
Adorn my night!
Go as one! Take flight! Yeah!
There's no end to hammer.
I swear by my sword!
The wind knows it.
As one with wind and cloud!
My apologies!
Brace yourself! This is gonna hurt!
Into the wind.
Go as one! Wind, hear me!
I got carried.
The wind knows it. Clouds high.
The birds call!
Take flight!
There's no end to this.
One with nature.
Go as one! Sakura swirl!
The wind knows it. Fallen leaves.
Adorn my night!
Barbados, guide us!
Shouldn't let your guard down.
Whirling snow!
As one with wind and cloud!
Into the wind.
Wind, hear me! Go as one!
The wind knows it. Clouds high.
The birds call!
Into the wind.
Barbados, guide us!
As one with wind and cloud!
One with nature.
Go as one!
The wind knows it. Fallen leaves.
Adorn my night!
Wind, hear me!
One with nature.
As one with wind and cloud!
The wind knows it.
Go as one! Barbados, guide us!
Into the wind. Fallen leaves.
Adorn my night!
One with nature.
Go as one! I swear by my sword!
As one with wind and cloud!
Go as one! My apologies! Wind, hear me!
The wind knows it. Clouds high.
The birds call!
Go as one!
Tidal wave!
Barbados, guide us.
As one with wind and cloud. Come on, brace yourself. This is gonna hurt. No time to lose.
Clouds high.
The birds call.
One with nature.
I swear by my sword.
No time to lose.
Fallen leaves.
Adorn my night.
Take flight. Kamisato out. Sumetsu. Go as one. Barbados, guide us.
The wind knows me.
As one with wind and cloud.
One with nature.
My apologies.
Tidal wave. Shouldn't let your guard down.
Into the wind. Clouds high.
The birds call.
Wind, hear me. Take flight.
As one with wind and cloud.
One with nature.
Go as one. Barbados, guide us.
Into the wind.
Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
The wind knows me.
My apologies. Go as one. I swear by my sword.
Into the wind.
As one with wind and cloud.
Yes, fine. Wind strike.
Take flight. Embrace the ice. Wind, hear me.
The wind knows me. Clouds high.
The birds call.
One with nature.
As one with wind and cloud.
Barbados, guide us. Go as one. My apologies.
The wind knows me.
Take flight. Sakura swirl.
Into the wind. Clouds high.
The birds call.
Wind, hear me. Go as one. Whirling snow.
One with nature.
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Fallen leaves.
Adorn my night.
I swear by my sword. Go as one.
You're mine.
Clouds high.
The birds call.
Into the wind!
Take flight! Kamisato! Sumetsu! Barbados! Guide us! Go as one!
As one with wind and cloud!
My apologies!
Shouldn't let your guard down.
One with nature!
Take flight! I swear by my sword! Go as one!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
My apologies!
Tidal wave!
Into the wind!
Time to go!
One with nature!
As one with wind and cloud!
Barbados! Guide us!
Into the wind!
Whirling snap! Go as one!
Clouds high, the birds call!
One with nature!
Wind, hear me!
Into the wind!
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Go as one!
No time to lose. Time to go.
You're finally back. I didn't think you'd be gone for so long. Sorry if it was too much trouble.
That's okay. We did offer to help. So anyway, is Master D-Luke back yet?
Sorry, I'm not sure of Master's whereabouts either. But I did hear that he recently visited Angel's Share. After dealing with this kind of trouble, Master is always careful to tie up all loose ends. It's become something of a routine. He should be back very soon. You needn't worry. In the meantime, please make yourself comfortable in the winery.
After all that, we managed to completely miss him. Oh well. Let's just wait for him at the winery this time. By the way, Adeline, how come you're always standing here at the door lately? Usually you're busy indoors. Hopefully you haven't been standing there waiting for Master D-Luke this whole time, 'cause that would be really tiring.
Oh, thanks for your concern. But I've actually been instructed by Master to meet with some special guests here. Certain guests may need reminding to stay away for the time being. Master hopes that under the present circumstances, these guests will keep an appropriate distance from the winery, so as not to make a difficult situation even more.
Well, Paimon didn't understand any of that.
That's very kind of you indeed, but you've already helped Master D-Luke out a great deal. You can let me take care of... There is one small thing you could do for me, though. Please, take this letter and place it on the table to your... There are a few archived letters on that table already. Just put this one at the very top of...
Is this a letter for Master...
Yes, it's from one of his informants. Only those in Master's inner circle are permitted to handle it or serve as custodian.
Ooh, that means we're part of D-Luke's...
Of course. Master D-Luke greatly values your friendship.
Whoa, it looks like D-Luke read them just before he left. He must have been in a hurry. Adeline asked us to put this one at the top of the pile, but how are we supposed to tell the order of the other ones? Guess we'll have to read them to get an idea of when they came in. Oh, that's true.
You're here. You move fast.
Whoa! There he is!
What are you agonizing over?
Miss Adeline asked us to put these letters in a pile, and we can't tell which order they should go in. But, it's your personal mail, so it'd be rude for us to read...
And I can see these letters deal with events that are past and gone.
I only held on to them in case I just dug them out to confirm a few details. I've been following. You were involved in the events in question anyway. You can read them if you want to. It's not a bad thing to be curious.
Hey, that's a good point. Actually, you kind of smell like wild mountain fruit. Oh, did you go to those mountains?
Very perceptive. Yes, I did make a I'll fill you in later.
No fair! We still have some super important things to discuss with D-Luke. Not to mention a whole bunch of questions. All right, let's just sort these... Well, since he said he doesn't mind... Not sure what this... Shall we read another one? Do you want to keep reading them, or have you got the gist now? Okay, remember, we're trying to figure out when each letter was written. the right... If there's one thing we can take away from these, it's that Master Diluc has had a pretty Not only was he misunderstood by the Knights of Favonius, but he's faced all kinds of other obstacles, too. Sounds like it's tough being Captain Pyro. Always fighting alone because, for one reason or another, it wasn't convenient for the people around him to help out. Yeah, plus, he's got us now. We can give him all the help. Oh, out of friendship, of course. Definitely. Wait, what?
Is there a problem?
Master Diluc, you're wearing your old outfit again? You look so...
Old outfit? You've seen...
Yep, it was by that ley line anomaly. That was your past self.
Huh. I'm surprised it made such...
Do you mind telling us about it? What happened back...
The same reason as ever. Just stopping another Abyss Order plot. They launched an offensive on several fronts at once. Unfortunately for them, we were fighting in an area on Falcon Coast, and everything was recorded by the They must have become unstable again recently, causing them to let out all kinds of information from that time. Hence why you saw what you saw. For starters, you only need to deal with the monsters, and the ley line deposit will stay dormant, as long as it isn't disturbed again. On the other hand, if I'd done nothing at all, the Knights of Favonius would have taken over straight away. Knowing how they work, they'd be sure to send a large contingent to guard.
Wouldn't that have been a good thing?
Depends. Most of the Knights are away on expeditions, so they don't have a lot of people. If the ley line anomaly was just a diversion tactic, the Abyss Order could have been poised to attack somewhere else entirely, while the Knights were scrambling. But anyway, I have no interest in talking to the Knights of Favonius. I prefer to get to the bottom, and it was easy enough for me to find out the Abyss Order's plans. As for the Knights of Favonius, I've sent someone to enlist their cooperation, where it's their job to handle situations like this. They ought to be present when things come to a head. I don't like working closely with the Knights of Favonius because of our differences in philosophy, but that doesn't mean we can't watch each other's backs when it counts.
Whoa. Seems like you have even more control over it.
The best way to deal with any threat is to utilize all the force at your... Anyway, thank you for your help. Adeline brought me up to speed with everything. In return...
Grape juice? The packaging is so fancy! It must be really expensive.
This is my personal favorite grape juice, made of the highest quality grapes. I happen to have an unopened batch. I didn't know you were such fans of grape juice. Next time you want some, don't bother waiting for the discount. Just go down to the cellar and help yourselves. It's on the house.
Woohoo! Paimon's gonna tell everyone we meet that we're VIPs at Dawn Winery! This one bottle must be worth at least, like, 50,000 mora! And he gave it to us for free! Thank you so much, Master!
If you're free tonight, you're welcome to stay. There are, however, a few things I need to take care of before dinner time. Yes. Though I had my suspicions at the start, everything I've come across so far in my investigation suggests that the Abyss Order was not behind this. Since this arose from natural causes, it's time to wrap things up.
So what should we do? Right, sure. After all, he did just give us this, no. What was it? After all, even when the odds of shit...
Well, in that case...
Okie dokie, Captain Pyro. You can take it a little easier this time. Come on, let's go! This is the final battle. Then we can put all this trouble...
Flames, purge!
One with nature. Clouds high. The birds...
My apologies.
There. It's done. The ley line deposit will disappear before long.
All thanks to the power of teamwork. See? Even Captain Pyro needs his trusty sidekick sometimes. It can't be Master D-Luke saving the day by himself every...
Sidekicks. It's been a long time since I last worked with others. If the opportunity arises, let's team up.
Another test.
Barbados, guide us.
Go and fly!
As one with wind and cloud.
Whirling snow!
Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
The wind knows me. Falling leaves.
Adorn my nut.
Go and fly!
Wind, hear me. Into the wind.
As one with wind and cloud.
One with nature.
Take flight! Sakura swirl!
The wind knows me. Clouds high.
The birds call.
Go and fly!
Barbados,
Shouldn't let your guard down.
Use myself.
falling leaves.
Adorn my night.
Go and fly!
One with nature.
Wind, hear me! My apologies!
Tidal wave.
Wind strike. Clouds high.
The birds call.
Go and fly! Whirling snow!
Ha! Brace yourself. This is gonna hurt.
Barbados, guide us. The wind knows me.
As one with wind and cloud.
Take flight! The insolent shadow.
Into the wind.
My apologies! Coming to art. So
Time to go.
The wind knows me. Falling leaves.
Adorn my...
whirling snow! Wind, hear me! Go and fly!
Shouldn't let your guard down.
One with nature.
You gotta try Dawn Winery's dandelion wine.
What'll it be today? The strongest fighter? I don't pay much attention.
Huh. Paimon thought bartenders had some kind of special information sources. Exactly! That's...
I have no involvement. But if you made me pick someone, I've heard some stories about him. Apparently, he once rescued a city dweller.
There it is! Speaking of the Abyss Order, their minions are really stirring up trouble all over the place.
Hey, I'm doing some adventurers training. Alcohol tolerance training, to be precise. Want to join me? You want to know who I think the toughest fighter is? In my opinion, that would be the finest adventurer of Guildmaster Cyrus is up there with the toughest, too. But only Stanley can take on the bloodthirsty beasts of the Mare Javari.
Bloodthirsty beasts of the Marjavari? Do you think you'd be scared if you were faced with one of those? Yeah! Bam! Wham! Pam!
Hey, amigo. Do you want to hear my latest composition? I put my whole heart into it, and also my soul. Huh? The most macho... She's a little girlie who wears red. That's right. I found this out one day about half a month ago, when I went up to the Storm Bear Mountains looking for inspiration for my new song. Guess what happened?
What happened?
I witnessed the most powerful I'm telling you, it completely changed the whole landscape.
Holy mo...
I was hiding behind a bush and I saw this little girlie in red clothing running into the distance, leaving a trail of destruction in her wake. But I don't know if anyone will believe me.
Now that you mention it, the idea of a tiny little girl wielding...
You want to know what I think? I think she has a treasure, maybe even the most powerful treasure in all of...
Did you say... Did Paimon imagine that, or did you hear it too?
It's just a guess. I mean... No. It's a thought. Thank you, amigo. I am so happy to meet a true amigo. Who would have thought?
So, this girl...
I do not know. Hey, I'm telling the truth. You gotta believe?
But thanks for your intel. Patton was right about one thing. If everyone's got their own opinion and can't be persuaded, how are we ever gonna find out? Eureka! Paimon, let's go see. Bet the Knights have got an official ranking table for this kind of thing. Come on, let's just go and ask all. Sorry to bother you. We're collecting intel. Do you have, one of those official...
Strongest fighter in Mondstadt? I am sorry, but I cannot help.
Oh, Paimon was hoping she would at least make the top 5.
Well, although I do not have the data to make such an assessment, I will say that my faith in our honor... Which reminds me, recently one of the Abyss Order's mages has been active near the city. If you are staying around Mondstadt,
please be on the lookout for danger, given your, well, high-ranking fighting strength.
Awesome! After she beats the Abyss Order, she'll climb up that ranking table faster than she climbs up all those cliffs. Well, either way, smashing the Abyss Order...
I like your enthusiasm, but be careful out there.
I'm fine. I'm not hurt.
Hey, look! There's some writing on here. Explosion inside...
Yikes! Mr. Kaya wrote these down for me. They're,
survival rule.
Yeah. Rules that I must otherwise something terrible would happen. Yep. I forgot to my name is Klee. I've heard all about you guys. You're the honorary...
Wow! More recognition! Yay! Paimon is...
I heard it from Amber. But wait, no. I'm dealing with a big emergency. I grabbed my map and ran as fast... The treasure I buried in the Whispering Wood.
Did you say buried treasure? Exactly what Paimon was thinking. Lost treasure is a big deal. Let us help you find it.
Yay! Thanks, you guys. Here's where the map says the treasure should be. I put a circle around. I also put a wooden sign in the ground at the place where I buried it, to make it easy.
Paimon is starting to understand how this treasure would...
Come on, Miss Honorary Knight.
Come with me. Let us find shelter from the rain.
La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. La la la.
Your treasure's gone, but you seem oddly happy.
Well, Leisure and Albedo seem really busy recently. So Klee must not disturb them. But now Klee has new friends. I never thought I'd... We're here. This is the... Look, this is where my huge...
And where there's now a huge empty hole in the ground. It's an Abyss Mage! Hey, maybe he... What's that in his hand? What?
I see the little girl has brought her friends with...
Hey, you! If you think you're so tough, get back here and fight!
What's an Abyss Mage? I play in the forest all the time, but I've never seen one before. He looks so cute, soft, and sweet.
Game's up! Now hand it over!
Oh, you fools think I would give this up so easily after what I've been...
Go and splash! Careful, Klee. Don't be drawn in by it. Abyss Mages are the bad guys.
Oh, that's right. Grandmaster Jean says that stealing is wrong.
Freeze!
That girl's tough.
Barbados, guide us.
But if we could just get him to give it back...
mage! He just disappeared! What's going on?
More companion!
A gateway to a domain! The Abyss Mage must have snuck inside! Klee, do you need a rest? Why don't you wait here while we get your treasure?
No! It's my treasure that Mr. Fluffball stole, and it's up to me to get it back. Don't come on, Miss Honorary Knight. Let's...
The wind knows me. Clouds high, the birds call. One with nature.
Go as one!
Wind, hear me.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night. The wind knows me.
The fuse is lit! Here come the fireworks!
I swear by my sword. Whirling snow.
Go as one!
As one with wind and cloud.
Time for a light show! Right! Boing, boing, boom!
One with nature.
Go as one!
Into the wind. One with nature. Into the wind. Fallen leaves, adorn my night. One with nature. As one with wind and cloud.
Fire hazard!
goes the ship down!
Wind strike!
Max and flash! Go and splash!
You followed me. But this is as far.
Oh yeah? What are you...
Oh, the human proclivity to gossip. We learned that your little red friend had an abyss. That treasure is now in my hands. Now you're precious.
No, wait! Don't touch it!
Oh, now, what have we here? A flame?
No! I broke the survival rules. Explosions can hurt people. This is it. This time, I'm done for... Wait! So Klee's treasure is a bomb? No wonder Klee was rumored to be the strongest fighter in Mondstadt. Paimon, for one, is never picking a fight. Hold on. Why has she gone and run off? Seems like... Well then, let's head to the Knight's headquarters and report to Jean. Klee? You're here too? I turned myself... Huh? I broke the rules.
Klee, I need you to answer me. You said someone was injured. Where are they? Why is that?
But Mr. Fluffball was only a thief. He didn't deserve to blow up. Hey, come on now. Paimon already told you that the Abyss Mages are the bad... And actually, they're the worst kind of bad guys you can imagine. They don't just hate the good guys. They hate all people. Mr. Fluffball was a bad guy on purpose? What?
This was an oversight on my part. I did not tell you these things before because you are still young. In fact, the Abyss Order is a hostile force in Mondstadt, which has been unusually active lately.
Aha! That's it! Paimon, they were tracking down poor Klee because they heard rumors about her treasure. Just like the way Paimon's first reaction was to try and get her hands on... to try and... So...
In light of your contribution on this matter, I will allow you to take part in the next Ludi Harpastum.
Ludi Harpastum? Whoa! Miss Honorary Knight, you've gotta come too! Whoop-de-doo! It's a
Except
what?
Klee, where did you hide the treasure? Were you trying to blow up the fish in Starfell Lake again?
I wasn't! I swear... she's giving us that look that means play along.
Klee?
I'll see myself to solitary confinement. Paimon bets Klee must get bored in there all by herself. Guess who?
That's Paimon's voice I hear. Ooh, yes, please. Wait, no, I can't. Anyway, while I'm grounded, I'm making an extra special new treasure. The loot,
When you say
I made it into the shape of a harpastum and everything. It'll look so... Just wait for Ludi harpastum. Oh,
yeesh, if Jane was listening to this, Klee might find herself grounded for an awful lot.
A blade is like a tea leaf. Only those who sample it many times can appreciate it. True qualities.
Traveler, it so happens that a friend of yours asked me to pass on a message when I saw—
Someone left a message for us?
My beloved retainer. Have you noticed that silver thread of which fate is woven, now twisting and twining itself around you? The Aug der Verurteilung does... Well, apologies. This message is unusually difficult to recite. Would you like to hear—
Definitely sounds like Fischl's note.
We'll be watching you as you step into the glorious castle of the Immer Nachreich. Come to me at once, swear an oath to me in my blessed name, and we shall journey together to the depths of the world. Anyway, to summarize, Miss Fischl asked me to ask you to go to the plaza in front of the cathedral. Please meet her there when you have the time. She said that she will be—
Oh, Fischl. Such a mystifying message. Well, if Fischl's expecting us, then let's not keep her waiting. Let's head towards the
There's a strange wanderer in your room.
She is! And Mona, too!
Ah! Welcome, welcome, most loyal attendants of the Prinzessin.
Which one is it? Retainer or attendant? Make up your mind.
My apologies. Mein Fräulein tends to use exaggerated expression.
Hey, Fischl! You were looking for us, right? Sounds like the fun started without us. What's got you in such a good mood?
And so, the whisper of eternal night summons you back to my side. Splendid. What a blessed reunion. A boon from beyond the eventide. Come, partake of this joy with me, my subjects.
Traveler, Paimon, it's a pleasure to see you again. Mein Fräulein and I extend to you our most sincere greetings.
Paimon wants to say a proper hello too, but Paimon has no idea how to—
A normal person in this situation would simply say, "Hi, traveler, how have you been?"
The traveler and I are like intertwined stars in the vast galaxy. You of all people should very well know the fate foretold by this meeting.
Precisely. Lady Magistus, please refrain from such unimaginative utterances.
Lady Magistus has long since become a citizen of the Immernachtreich. She has been serving as court archmage under one's command for some time now.
That's just my surname. Don't mind that. You're here because Fischl asked Catherine to ask you to come, right?
Indeed so, my archmage. Did even this appear in thy divination? Why, your powers are truly dangerous.
Oh, for the love of... No, of course not. You told me yourself that you'd left a... Excuse me. Anyway, in my case, she practically beat the door down to get me to come along.
Don't worry. We've been around the block. You can't...
Oh, faithful servants. One's homeland, the Immernachtreich, which bears the darkest of all fates, draws near to this world once more. Stand with me in anticipation for the glory of our kingdom.
Wait, what?
Indeed. Only one's most faithful envoys are fortunate enough to be privy to this great revelation. The Immernachtreich is near Mondstadt.
No, please. That will be most...
I know it sounds absurd, but there's actually something behind this, I promise. Basically, what Fischl means is...
Lady Magistus...
All right. Honestly, look at me. A genius astrologist forced into a juvenile... The truth is that yesterday, Her Highness encountered the Spark Knight Klee outside of the city. Both being of great fame, they recognized one another instantly and began to converse. It was already getting dark, so, in that spirit of great compassion and care for which she is known, Her Highness personally accompanied Klee back to Mondstadt. On the way, Her Highness relayed to Klee the story of her origins. Upon hearing the tragic tale of the fall of Her Highness's homeworld, the tender-hearted Spark Knight inquired.
Oh no! Is the Immernachtreich really gone? Won't it grow back?
Oh, mortal, your sovereign's heart is touched by thy sincerity and sympathy. But nay, the Immernachtreich is an everlasting realm, and one day, it shall...
Really? So how do we make your homeland grow back again? Oh, please tell me. Please.
Since you inquire so earnestly, give unto me a tranquil haven. Promise me eternal admiration. Lend me both time and wind, and one shall revive one.
Could you cut the reenactment and just get to the point?
In short, Klee gave Fischl an island to serve as the promised land where the Immernachtreich will appear. I didn't believe it either at first, but then I...
Providence has gifted Mein Fräulein with an excellent opportunity. Esteemed traveler, as Mein Fräulein's cherished retainer, you deserve to...
This island looks kind of familiar.
Traveler, curtail thy umming and awing at once. The throne of the Immernachtreich calls for me. Come, be my blade, clear the way, and witness what is to come.
I think she just wants to invite you along to the island with her. That being said, I have a feeling that I'll be better off not performing any divination where that island's Klee is involved in this, which means her mother is probably involved, which means that old hag is involved. Thanks, but no thanks.
You, who have traveled to the farthest reaches of the world, fathom the celestial path of stardust in the palm of your hand, and witness raindrops converge and become one with the undercurrent of destiny. You, yes you,
must chart the course that leads the way to the land promised to main Fräulein by fate.
Oh, Fischl doesn't know the way there. Since thou asketh for our help, Paimon can telleth you that we are good friends with the Spark Knight Klee, the Guides of Destiny. Come on, just play along.
Behold, the Watcher, the Guide, the Weaver of Dreams, the Traveler.
Excellent.
To sum up, Traveler, since you say you know the way, we'll let you take us to the island. I mean, the Promised Land. Oh, good, fine, done. Right now, Lady Magistus needs to go home to pack her things and catch up on some sleep. Your Highness, your... other...
Very well. Then it is settled. One blesses you with an
Main Fräulein means to say...
About darn time! Oh, Paimon's exhausted! You all have proper rules. How come Paimon had cuckoo? It's 12 o'clock sharp in the Immernachtreich. Anyway, since those islands are a pretty mind-blowing place, why don't we get Sakaya's mind works in mysterious ways? But no one in a certain somebody who's definitely going to be in the tavern at this hour.
Jules from Liyue, come take a look.
One spicy dish.
When I was adventuring in the ash.
Come in, take a seat.
Take a back alley.
We have a few specials today at Angel Share.
So this is a day in the life of the Traveler. I'm learning more about you all the time.
If I take a back alley, I shouldn't get
You
caught by
gotta
no-
try Dawn Winery's Dandelion Wine.
Ashen Sea.
Jules from Liyue.
Anything
come
the
take
Knights
a
can do
look.
for you?
A blade is like a tea leaf.
Come in, take a
Only
seat.
those who sample
We
it
have a
many
few
times
specials
can
today at
appreciate
Angel
its
Share.
true qualities.
Jules from Liyue, come take a look.
Come in, take a seat. We have a few specials today.
So
at
this is
Angel
a day
Share.
in the life of the Traveler. I'm learning more about you all the time.
May the animal Archon protect you.
Jules from Liyue, come take a look.
You gotta try Dawn Winery's Dandelion Wine.
Anything the Knights can do for you?
Jewels from Liyue.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
You gotta try Dawn
Anything the Knights can
Winery's
do for you?
dandelion wine.
Jewels from Liyue. Come take a look.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
We have a few specials today at Angel Share.
Jewels from Liyue. Come take a look.
I only wish life could be as leisurely as this a little more often. How greedy of me.
Be safe. May the animal Archon protect you.
Come in, take a
Jewels
seat.
from Liyue.
We have
Come
a few
take
specials
look.
today at Angel Share.
Anything the Knights can do for you?
So this is a day in the life of the traveler.
Winery's dandelion wine.
I'm learning more about you all the time.
Be safe. May the animal Archon protect you.
Come in, take a seat.
Jewels from
We have a few
Liyue.
specials
Come
today
take
at
a
Angel
look.
Share.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Jewels from Liyue. Come take a look.
You gotta try Dawn Winery's dandelion wine.
Be safe. May the animal Archon protect you.
Jewels from Liyue. Come take a look.
You gotta try Dawn Winery's
I only wish life could be as
dandelion wine.
leisurely as this a little more often.
May the animal Archon protect
How
you.
greedy of me.
Jewels from Liyue. Come
A
take a look.
blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
You gotta try Dawn Winery's dandelion wine.
Be safe. May the animal Archon
A blade is like a tea leaf. Only those who sample it many times can appreciate its true
Jewels from
qualities.
Liyue. Come take a look.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
You gotta try Dawn Winery's dandelion wine.
Jewels from Liyue. Come take a look.
I only wish life could be as leisurely as this a little more often. How greedy of me.
You gotta
Anything
try
the Knights can
Dawn
do for you?
Winery's dandelion wine.
Jules from Liyue, come take a look.
A blade embraces its duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Anything the knights can do for you?
Jules from Liyue, come take a look.
We're here, Tongue Deaf Bard! Uh-huh. What are they doing in Mondstadt?
Well, look at that! You're really here. Come on, take a seat and join our Wow, Traveler, Paimon! Speak of the devil.
Truly a...
Kazuha? Shinyan? What are you doing here in a Mondstadt tavern? And
Tone Deaf Bard? Though sadly not a rock and roll singer, or we could perform a So, you all know each other. My newfound friends are my old friends' friends from afar. This is a rare opportunity indeed. Oh, we should form a poetry club and call it, the Free Poet Society, or something like that.
Yeah, I felt like getting out and finding some new inspiration for my songwriting. Kazuha felt like going on a trip too, so we figured we'd travel together. Last month, Beto held a big booze-filled party called the Drink Till You Sink Championship, and she put me in charge of the music. And that's where I met Kazuha.
Although Shinyan can come across as unruly at times, her musical understanding is highly nuanced and original. Safe to say, our shared appreciation...
Oh, you can say that again. In Kazuha's hands, even a leaf becomes an instrument. That makes him an expert among my friends. Starting from Liyue, we passed through Stone Gate and kept going till we came into Mondstadt. Then along the way, we saw this really awesome manor.
Oh yeah, we know the one. Our friend owns that place.
Really? Y'all sure have a lot of friends. Well, whoever it is that lives in that fine place must...
Similar souls tend to attract each other. Traveler and Paimon, you must have exceptional...
Wow, you're too nice. Unlike some people who only ever seem to poke fun.
By the way, do you know anything about the Iridescence Tour? It's supposed to be huge. Rumor has it that all 7 nations of Tevat are gonna be involved. Well, so far it's mostly just empty promises. Anyway, it's supposed to be a music festival. The organizer really did a number on me last time. They canceled on me. But I hear that they're still active. I'd love to give the festival another shot. But wouldn't you know it, the plans fell through again. How can they mess up this bad twice in a row?
Music is all about inspiration. Maybe the organizers canceled the show because there's... But fear not, weary travelers, for your journey was not in vain. It has, after all, brought you here, to me, to the...
Your temple of music must have more than just good tunes. You're a bard, ain't you? A song's gotta have a good story or it doesn't make the cut, right?
Exactly. You understand the meaning of being a bard so well. To express my gratitude...
Oh, you're a funny...
I've met many bards during my travels, but none of them are as entertaining as you.
I'm sure it all comes down to the richness of my imagination and, by extension, the poverty of theirs. And on that note, here is a Legends tell of an emerald isle in the middle of the ocean. There, the Dodo King and his people live a blissful existence. When a Dodoko is born, it dives into the water. Some learn to swim. Others are carried away by the waves, all the way to Mondstadt, where they befriend the children there. One Dodoko made a new friend in Mondstadt, the little Spark Knight. But the Dodo King did not approve. He demanded that the little knight come to the island and prove herself to him. So the little knight, together with her most important friend in the world, braved the wind and waves, finally reaching the middle of the ocean. But Dodo King was not there. There was no trial, by fire or interrogation. The little knight's mother, who was a mage, had built an entire summer city there as a gift to her daughter, along with this message. Summer is the season of love. It is the time for freedom and fun. So everyone, please sing. The end.
How interesting. I now have the urge to visit that island myself. This is the thing about traveling. You can't plan ahead. Better to leave.
I'm glad you liked it. Well, there's wine on the...
Here's to music. Come on, traveler.
Don't worry. If you don't like wine, there's...
In that case, I'll have a glass of juice.
Oh no! Kazuha!
Uh-oh. This fella's drunk. But, what?
Oops. I think I accidentally placed some fruity cocktails out there. My bad. Anyway, guess it's time to talk about business after all that drinking. You came here because you need my...
Oh yeah! That's a good point! We didn't come here to drink.
Look where we are. Yup, I can sense that you're about to tell me something of it. Klee gave a special gift from her mother to an adventurer friend? As I'm sure you've already guessed, that letter is most definitely written by Alice.
Yeah, that's so.
Speaking of, guess which two people I ran into on my way to the tavern today?
Master Jean? Or
a mother and daughter, both with long elf ears and the most amazingly...
Alice and Klee?
Ding, ding, ding! Correct! The unaging mage was taking her teeny tiny knight on a vacation, and I happened to run into them. As a friendly greeting, the mysterious woman gave me... She also said that if I meet any fun friends, I should share this gift with them. So now it's yours to keep.
It's a bomb!
Minus the fuse, so don't worry, it's not going to explode. Come on, take it! This way we can talk to each other just like this, even when we're apart. It's called a Dodo communication device, and it allows people to stay in touch over vast distances. However, you can't just use it anytime you want, and there's also a limit on the number of times you can use it. That's why it's currently only of... I heard that the inspiration for this comes from another world. She and Klee asked me to tell you. Please take this with you when you depart for the island. No, wait. The Promised Land with your friends. And don't worry about how to get there. The organizers of this vacation have made arrangements. Turn right after you exit the city gates, and you'll see something that will make you very happy.
Sounds like the two of you are in cahoots over.
Of course not. Is that real? Traveler, you're my friend. And as your friend, I just want to give you something that'll make you happy. How can you think this of me?
Fair enough. The tone-deaf guard does like to joke around, but he's still one of our best friends. Besides, a vacation sound. Actually, Kazuha and Shinyan seemed pretty interested in coming on this trip too. Let's ask them if they want to join us.
Ah, you're back. Poor Kazuha's still out for the count. Seems like he can't handle alcohol so well.
Shinyan, do you want to come to the islands with us?
Huh? He doesn't want to go anymore.
Can't miss.
Kazuha might act mature, but deep down he's just another youngster eager for new experiences.
Well, all the more reason for you to join the island trip. You know, a lot of people have praised the beautiful scenery there. Even Bart's.
Okay, sounds like a plan. How do we get there?
Someone's got it covered, apparently. There'll be a few others joining us on this trip, and we're meeting at the city gate tomorrow morning. We'll wait for you. Oh, yeah. They aren't official yet, do they? Okay, so here's the deal. There's a princess from a faraway land and her retinue, who are also coming on this trip.
Huh? Paimon? Don't get me wrong. I'm just asking to make sure. But from the way you're plugging this trip so hard, after all, canceling the Iridescence tour after people already made the trip, that's kind of the same thing as tricking people into going traveling, ain't it?
Ugh! Why won't anyone believe...
Don't worry about that for now. You'll all have the... Whether you're a princess, a retainer, a talking raven, a samurai, or a musician, you're all VIP guests of the island on your summer vacation. And that's what counts, right?
I'm sure looking forward to it.
I'll have to pass. I have some work.
You serious? The tone-deaf bard!
I promised a young lady with cat ears and a cattail that I'd sing at her tavern to boost business and beat the competition. Ah, yes, the competition being this place, which has six-fingered Jose.
Aren't you allergic to cats?
Yup, I can always sing on their roof. She told me that as long as their sales surpass their competitor, there's a whole month's worth of wine in it for me. Oh, what a fine employment opportunity. So have fun, and don't worry about me.
Today is the day of one's reckoning with fate, as foretold by the night sky. Humiliation suffered in the past, the shame we have carried all these years, one bids you adieu, for today...
Mein Fräulein, if I may be so bold...
Of course it wasn't. I just overheard it from someone in the city. I mean, thy prinzessin is merely drawing on the wisest and courageous saying she has heard in the land to...
Let me see. Huh. It really is someone else's catchphrase.
Wow, you're here early.
Hi, who've you brought with you?
Oh, allow Paimon to introduce to you a fabled wandering swordsman of Inazuma and an enchanting musical talent.
Hey, I'm Xinyan from Liyue. I like rock and roll, sunny days, and good times. You must be the princess Paimon told us about. You sure do look the part. I hear you're from a faraway land. It's an honor to be... And this lady over here. My family tells me that only the wisest scholars wear pointed hats like this one. Guessing that applies to you, too?
Oh, I like her. She can stay. Xinyan, your gaze pierces the dark veil of night to arrive at the truth beyond. I am in need of one such as yourself. Very well. You shall be one's musician laureate.
She's trying to say thanks. You say all the right things. And?
No, well, it's...
Mona is amazing. She can find out everything about you by diving...
A princess, an astrologist, and an articulate raven retainer. In the company of giants, I am Kaedehara Kazuha from Inazuma. It is an honor to...
What ho, Kazuha? Divulge thy epithet.
Oh, main Fräulein.
I'm afraid I'm just...
This guy is an expert in the sword arts. He parries blades that none have ever parried before, and strikes like lightning. Mere mortals could not hope to comprehend.
What? Is he really that powerful? Let me take a look. Huh? Oh my. Hi, Kazuha. I'm absolutely delighted to meet a great swordmaster like you. Could we ask you to be our guard?
One hereby declares you Captain of the Royal Guard of the
For even Lady Magistus to praise your skills, you are surely one of rare talent.
Okay,
Lady Majig... What?
Oh, just call me Mona. Stop
By the way, Lady Magistus, we found out how to get to the Promised Land. A legendary great maze